The following podcast contains adult themes, graphic sexual content, strong language, alcohol and drug references, and some infrequent violence. Everything you need for a wild ride.
The band we have created for the podcast was inspired by many of our favourite bands, but they are all made up in fictional, and most of the events are fictional too. Some of the events are inspired by things Bella and I have experienced, but the story as a whole is fictional.
Welcome back to Unruly Confessions, guys. I'm Arabella, and this is my best friend,
Nicole. Hello, everyone. How are you all doing?
We're excited. This is our penultimate episode of season 1. So we have finally reached our penultimate episode,
Ooh.
19. Jeez,
So that should have given away
exciting.
that there are 20 episodes in this season.
Oh yeah. And it's really exciting. And on top of the more exciting things is we were just interviewed on someone else's podcast.
Very exciting. Our first podcast collaboration with another human. That sounded like we had collaborations with non-humans. I'm sorry. Why does my mouth work this way?
I do not know. Are we doing it with the mooses or the aliens or the
mooses? The bears.
The bears? Ah, yes, those bears.
So no, we had a lovely friend from Australia interview us for his podcast, and that was very fun and got quite deep. He asked some intense questions, so you guys will get to see that. We're not sure when, at some point in the future. That's not our baby.
Nope. And it's unfiltered
conversations with creators.
That's it.
So check that out, Minja's podcast.
He's great. He's awesome.
He's a very cool guy. So we are going to very soon finish this season. But we would like you to know you do not need to fret about it, because we can promise you that there's going to be many, many seasons, which is also what we told Minjas last night.
Yes. There is so much writing. There is so much material that we've got. So buckle in, bitches. We're on it.
We're probably not going to, maybe we won't even end up doing all those seasons. We're really going to see what happens with the time. Or maybe we end up doing this for the rest of our lives. We'll have to train people to take over from us, because we'll die and the story won't be done.
No, I was just imagining the geriatric, us and the band trying to tour.
Oh, the different kind of kink that would be.
Wow.
I certainly couldn't do the primal. Well, it depends on how healthy. If I keep doing the primal stuff, maybe I'll be nice and healthy when I'm 80. But maybe...
Yeah. Or maybe you'll pop out a hip trying to do some move that you shouldn't be trying anymore.
Maybe. That's true. Or I'll be a little more fragile, so when he does the normal choking, I actually die.
Sex and death, who knows?
Oh, God.
What a way to go.
Good Lord, what are we doing? No. Okay, back on track.
I don't know.
Bella's going to recap.
Anyway.
There's no death. No one here is into snuff, by the way. Just to
we
be
are
clear.
really not. No, thank you.
We joke
we
around.
Would like to live.
Because we're ridiculous, but... I don't know why we went to death, because I was actually more imagining, dislocating a shoulder by accident and going, oh no.
Yes. Popping a hip.
Yeah. I don't know why I went straight to choking death. Wow.
Because it's your dark little twisty mind.
Yeah. So, last week on Unruly Confessions with Bella.
Last week on Unruly Confessions, episode 18, Slippery Sucker. We started at movie night with the guys watching American Psycho and us talking about some of our more extreme fantasies.
Ah, nice
Not
lead
quite
in.
Death.
Not death.
Not death. It sends Nicole and I off to calm down while we take a bath together, and she tells me that she had sex with Carter on the bus. Naughty, naughty Nicole.
Especially as
Bad.
not that many episodes ago I told you, I would never.
Exactly. Guys, this hasn't even been a full fucking week yet.
No. So sorry.
It has not. So, anyway, later after the guys finish Shawshank without us, Mike isn't interested in having sex and goes to sleep. This leaves Nicole butthurt and with a new plan to do something silly. Ooh, I wonder what that may be.
Butthurt not in the way that I would like to be butthurt.
No. That something silly is Carter, of course. They once again have sex, and this time in Carter's hotel room. But they both decide that they have to tell Mike. Well, duh. Don't be a dick. Nikki does a big weird when leaving, including shooting finger guns at him as she sneaks back into Mike's suite. The next morning, she learns that there is a surprise something that evening that I know about, but Nikki doesn't, despite being uncomfortable for both of us, because I don't like knowing things that she doesn't know. It doesn't work for me.
Nope.
Nikki is confronted about the Carter situation by Jason in a furious scolding at the buffet table, which leaves Nikki reeling and oblivious as to who is feeling her up under the breakfast table. So she mistakes Mike's hand for Carter's and digs her nails in. This, rightfully so, sends Mike off in a huff and Nicole scurrying after him.
Yeah.
And that is where we left you.
So sorry. I was so reeling from Jason that I couldn't feel where hands were coming from, even though it's very clear normally where hands come from.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes.
Well done, me.
So on to episode 19, Anxious and Horny.
Oh, yeah.
So much.
My default state. I was getting it from all sides that day. Back in the suite, Mike was firing off because of what happened at the breakfast table. And yes, I'm uppity about it, but also, I guess from his point of view, fair enough.
Fair enough.
I couldn't tell him that I thought it was Carter, so I told him that it was his fault for trying inappropriate things at the breakfast table. He must have been very confused about who I suddenly was.
Yes. It's like, who are you? You're not the person that we've been on tour with.
Yeah, like we're like talking fantasies about being fucked like a slut in the toilets, and here we are going, don't touch me.
Under the table at breakfast.
How fucking dare you?
How unseemly, you cad.
He was very confused about why I suddenly had a problem with him trying to touch me. Yeah.
Yep.
When Mike and I... What?
I said that's fair.
And when Mike and I eventually gave up the argument, I fell down on the blue satin bed covers with a sigh. The drama.
Blue
I'm like...
satin. Yes. And also blue satin bed covers. Wow.
These hotels are cushy as fuck.
Yeah.
I didn't answer him. I couldn't be bothered, apparently. I closed my eyes and sighed again. Ooh, the drama. I'm just
so much drama.
Audibly sighing and like moving around the room in various positions. You know what I mean? Maybe putting my hand a little under my chin.
Yes, and falling down in the bed with a sigh.
Being a drama queen. How dare you? I heard Mike move across the room. Hello? I heard him say. I opened my eyes and lifted up onto my elbows. He was talking into the telephone. Please send up some scotch. Room 303. Yeah, thanks. Oh, he's so done, he's not even polite anymore. Well, he's polite, but he's like...
No.
Yeah. He hung up and ran a hand through his hair. He cast a look at me. What? I didn't say anything. Stop looking at me. Whew. I sighed and fell back down on my back. Just moonshine and bloody roses. Silence.
He was so dramatic.
I know. By the way, you guys, I feel the need to point out this isn't bratting. Well, this is like almost blurring the lines.
This is twatting.
This is a little bit twatting, because we should really just have a conversation about this.
Yes. And you need to own up to your guilt.
That's it. I think this is why your communication is so important. Because now we're creating extra problems. Let me be clear. I am creating extra problems because he's like, what the fuck is wrong with you? And I'm not telling him what the fuck is wrong with me.
No.
Yeah. And he can't guess.
Which is why it's not bratting, it's
twatting. Do not be like this.
Yes.
I sighed and fell back down on my back. Just moonshine and bloody roses. Silence. What the hell is the scotch for? I asked. No reply. I sighed angrily. I'm ignoring you, he said. I lifted myself back onto my elbows. I noticed. This is also a very good way to go about it, because if you ask any of my doms, if you give me the silent treatment long enough, I will start derailing and tell you everything myself.
Yes.
You don't have to push very hard. He was sitting with his feet on the table, leaning back with his eyes closed. And then his mobile rung. It was I'm a Barbie girl.
By Aqua.
By Aqua, yeah, to be clear. I feel the need to just do a little I'm a Barbie girl in the Barbie world. Life in plastic. It's fantastic. That's enough. Before we sing the whole song.
Yes.
Come on, Barbie, let's go. Okay.
Yeah.
Wow. It's a good song.
Yeah, we kind of love it.
Good grief, I laughed. You must get some looks when that thing rings. Shut up, he said in a surprisingly strong tone. I frowned. I was choking. Hey, baby, he answered, pressing the... He sounded like Elvis. Hey, baby.
Yeah. Hey, baby.
To be fair, I think it's hard to say hey, baby without sounding like Elvis. Sorry. Hey, baby, he answered, pressing the mobile to his ear with a smile. I've never seen his face light up that way before. Aw. Oh, I feel a little jealousy coming. I felt a knot in my throat when I realized who that must have been. His wife. Yeah, everything's great here. Yep, we're going tonight. Looking forward to it. I miss you too, Ava. He looked so happy. His voice was so soft, gentle, different. Because...
Yeah. It's his goddamn wife, not you.
Oh, yeah. I'm about to derail when I fucking know why.
Yeah.
It's not the same dynamic.
No.
Why?
No, it's not.
Why do I get uppity when he's not gentle with me? If I wanted him to be gentle, I would get a daddy dom. Why am I being a little bitch?
Yes. Also, if he suddenly was gentle with you, you'd be like, oh, fuck no, get away.
I'd be like, the fuck are you doing? This is not what we'd agreed on.
Exactly.
No, he's allowed to be gentle, just not all the time. 20 minutes later, I was sitting against the wall of the hallway. Wow, I removed myself from the room.
Yeah.
Communication, everybody. Mike came out and immediately stopped and frowned down at me. What are you doing? I got up. Absolutely nothing, just taking in the scenery. Then I laughed. Mike chuckled. Come on, I want to show you something. I followed him back into the suite and into the bedroom. How's Ava? I asked politely. Fine, he said. She's thinking of maybe joining us on tour for a little bit. That wouldn't be weird? I wondered out loud. You know, with the, no, it wouldn't be weird, he said. Now, I need your attention on something else. He gestured to the black box 0. He's like, no. Focus.
No.
Focus.
Focus, we're doing this now.
Yeah. He gestured to the black box from the previous night at the foot of the bed. See what you think. I frowned at him. That means open it, he said, shaking his head with a crooked smile. Well, he's smiling at me now, so...
Yes. Well, he's happy because he spoke to his wife.
True.
He's over your bullshit.
That, and maybe he even... A part of me thinks that he might have mini evoked that conversation with her. Because she knows, obviously.
Yeah.
So he might have, like, she's like, how's the tour going? He's like, well, it's stressful. She's a little annoying in the way of, you know what I mean? Like, there's something going on. And then she was like, maybe she gave him some insight. And he's like, okay, I'm calm. I'm calm.
Yes.
That's what I imagined.
That makes sense.
But who knows?
Yeah.
That's how most people who do ethical non-monogamy I know work.
Yeah.
But look, I wrote this. This is what I imagined.
Yes. Yes.
So, see what you think. I frowned at him. That means open it, he said, shaking his head with a crooked smile. You really are the most intense brat. I don't mean to be. I lifted the lid off the box. Inside the box were folds of crushed black paper, and underneath that, folds of red satin. I frowned at it, and then at him. I pulled the fabric out of the box, and it took on a new appearance. It was a gorgeous low-cut evening dress in a style resembling that of the 17th century. It was a dark wine red with flowing three-quarter sleeves and a long skirt that gathered up the hips and then expanded as it flowed down to the floor with the help of padding underneath. It had a built-in corset that tied up in the front with black ribbon. It's exquisite, I breathed. Did you buy this? I looked at him in blatant surprise. I am capable of style, he smiled, but I didn't pick it out. I described what I wanted to the shop and they sent it over. No doubt, I said, looking at the dress in awe. Wow, she's going to love it. Mike shook his head amused. Nicole, that dress is for you. I mean, to be fair, I could be confused.
I love that you were like, he's showing you a dress, therefore it must be for his wife.
My brain has made very little sense to me in my lifetime, so...
Yes,
I have taken this from experience. This isn't just like made up shit.
Yeah. No. You're like, wait, what?
What? I asked softly, looking at him, feeling a little hazy. What is so difficult to understand? The dress is for you. He sighed. Who did you think it was for? For Ava, obviously. Right, he said. I suppose I can see why you would think that. I looked back at the dress, my mouth open. Why did you buy me a dress? You didn't expect to go tonight wearing a miniskirt, did you? I frowned, genuinely confused. I did, actually. You mean to tell me I'm wearing this to your gig? I looked at it again, astonished. Are you performing for the Pope? We both laughed. You never listen, do you? He sighed but was smiling. Zonder told you we're not performing tonight. I finally put the dress down on the bed. So we're going to the European Music Awards, he announced nonchalant. The European Awards, I repeated. Music Awards, yeah. It's in Switzerland. Yup. Tonight. Yeah. I can't. What? He asked loudly. I'm confused, I said, sitting down on the bed looking at the dress again. I stroked the satin. I looked up at him. He was frowning at me. I mean, bless him, if he frowns at me for the rest of my life, it would make sense.
Yes. Yes.
Why are you confused? Don't you need to be invited to these things? You were invited. We all have plus ones, but we're on tour. Our wives and girlfriends aren't here. What will people think if I'm on your arm instead of Ava? You're not going to be on my arm. I mean, what the fuck would I think? Oh,
Yeah, I know, right?
Who am I going with then? I'll tell you later, he said unhelpfully. I was overwhelmed. Oh my God. He laughed at my excitement, but I didn't care. I jumped up. Big change once I've understood. I jumped up and hugged him around the waist tightly. After about 5 seconds, he pushed me away, murmuring, okay. I rolled my eyes. Sorry, I forgot you only show affection to dogs. Shut up, he said lightly. You know that's not true. Okie dokie. I stared at the dress again. It really was amazing. Hey, hang on. How did you know my size? I asked him when the realization occurred to me. He raised his eyebrows. Are you seriously asking that question? Bella? Obviously. He grinned. Also, I've seen and felt and smelt and tasted every part of your body. Wow.
Yeah.
I swallowed as a wave of pleasure ran down my spine. Did Bella get a dress? Quickly. Yes, but Xander got hers. Of course. By the way, some chick is coming to do your hair and makeup at 4. That too? Yup, that too. There was a knock at the door, and as he ran to get his scotch, he called over his shoulder.
He ran.
He was like, Scotch, fuck yeah.
Ran. Oh yeah. Woo!
Also, if you've ever seen this man run, he runs.
I don't think there'll be enough space in there to do a proper run.
Not for him, nah, for sure. But I was imagining, quick insert here of imagining how he runs. If you guys have seen Divergent, the series, you know what's his name? Eric, the one trainer who trains the Dauntless. When he goes bad in the second film, and they run through the forest, the way he runs, that's how this one runs.
Yes.
You're not gonna win.
No, you're gonna die.
Yeah, which is why it's really funny, because in the film, every time I see that scene, I laugh my absolute head off, because they're all whoops, trying to jump over little branches, they're very clearly going a lot slower, and this guy's woof, woof, and it's but somehow he's not outrunning them, and I'm like, the fuck.
Yeah, it's come on.
This does not check out. Anyway,
no.
With that dress, you can hardly expect me to trust you to do the rest yourself. Suppose not, I said so softly to myself.
Oh, baby.
No, but to be fair, for that kind of awards, I would rather someone professional do it. Same for you. You're amazing at makeup, but I think your confidence would be nah, someone else do it for me.
Yeah. Well, I did your makeup for your wedding.
That's true, and I looked amazing, so actually I take it back. Bella can do both our makeup. He just doesn't know how good you are yet.
Nah, it's fair.
He came back with his bottle of scotch, an ice bowl, and 2 glasses. He put them down on the table. Bless him! He was pissed at me. He still got me scotch.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Do you want one? He asked. Yeah, please. He poured the drinks and handed one to me. Oh, yeah, he said suddenly and put his drink down on the table. He jogged to the bed. He's moving fast today.
God, he's just running around. You'll see, just ding, 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 ding.
And pulled a box out from under it. There's this as well. The box looked like a shoebox, because it was a shoebox.
Was in fact a shoebox.
Good Lord, Nicole. He held it out to me, and I lifted the lid with my free hand. Inside the box were 2 high-heeled black boots. Wow, I said quietly. You really shouldn't have. Yeah, I should have, he answered easily. What were you going to wear on your feet otherwise? Yeah, fair, good point. Here's this beautiful dress. Go barefoot, bitch.
Yeah. Wear your docks.
I would have. Unless instructed otherwise, I would have worn my docks.
Which is why he bought
me shoes. He was like,
shoes. He was like, you're not wearing your fucking docks.
Just to be clear, the reason I was a little embarrassed about my shoe size is because they are humongous.
Which is hilarious because I'm the tall one.
Yep.
And I have
dainty
small feet and hands.
Yeah.
And you're the short one and you have big feet and hands.
Exactly. What is nature?
What? How? Just what?
Why? I'm so small. And my feet are so big, and my hands are so big, and my butt is so big, and my boobs are so big, and my hips are so big. Couldn't I have just been tall, please? For love, please? No? Okay.
No.
So I get to look like a cupcake.
But a very cute cupcake.
With really big feet.
I don't know why, it made me think of Mickey Mouse.
Yeah. Accurate. Although he could have to any of those high heels I've been wearing these last few days.
That's
trying
true.
to make an impression and get myself out of shit.
Yeah. But maybe they wouldn't go with the dress.
No, they absolutely wouldn't have. What were you going to wear on your feet otherwise? You knew my shoe size as well? I asked, a little embarrassed. Now I do, he said. I had to check with Bella, of course. I nodded. Okay, thank you, Mr. Solomon. That makes
sense. That's why they had to tell me what was happening.
Yeah, it all makes sense now.
There we go.
But I like to feel like the inferior one, don't I? I'm like, oh, everyone's keeping me out of stuff. And it's like, it's not what you think, Nicole. Chill.
Yeah.
Chill.
To be fair, it's not unreasonable. Because let's be honest, if you'd known too far in advance, you would have got up in your head all about it.
Exactly. That's probably half the reason he didn't say anything. All of this has happened because I've gotten all up in my head about it.
Yeah.
If I had told him about Jason's sleepover immediately, I would never have punched him. If I had told him about sleeping with Carter, we wouldn't be in this huffy puffy, oh my God, what am I doing?
Yes.
He's on to me, I'm going to get kicked off the tour, you know.
Exactly. You wouldn't be acting like such a loon.
Exactly. So what have we learned so far, guys? If you learn anything from this season, speak.
Communication.
Yes, please. Right. Bella joined me shortly after, completely giddy about the dresses, the makeup, and the evening. But you knew all along, I reminded her.
I knew we were going to the awards, not that we were both getting dresses and makeup and going with the band.
Do you know who I'm going with? I asked. Mike wouldn't tell me.
I have no idea, honestly. They've not given me any details.
Why are they being so secretive with us?
I know, right?
But you know you're going with Xander.
Yes, but that much was obvious.
You're right. I sighed. I can't go with Mike because he's married. So is Noah, and Carter is in a long-term relationship.
Which didn't stop you guys fucking like rabbits.
Xander is going with you, so that... I'm just ignored you. Xander is going with you, so that leaves Jay, but he hates me now. I ignored her intentionally.
So hard. So hard. Perhaps you're going with Billy. No, he wouldn't get a +1 because he's security. And if he has to watch the guys and watch you, that would be hell.
Uh-huh.
Andrew's married too. And hang on, what did you mean by Jay hates you now?
He found out about Carter.
How the fuck did he find out about Carter?
He's so observant, I swear. She narrowed her eyes at me.
But there's something else you're not telling me, right?
He saw me sneak out of Carter's room this morning.
Nikki! Again? I thought you said it was a one-time thing.
I thought it was, but then Mike wasn't in the mood and I'm a twat.
Not cool. You are a fucking twat.
I'm not a slut.
Cool. Yes, you are.
Gosh. That's such an awful excuse. Burn me at the stake. Mike wasn't in the mood, so...
Wow. I want to fuck someone else.
Jeez. Don't give me a break. Unless it's breaking a bone.
No breaks for you.
Break bones. No. Oh, man, I'm feeling really sad about myself. Okay.
Not cool. Shit, and now Jay knows. What did he say?
What didn't he say? I sighed heavily. He is so freaking pissed. He almost punctured my arm.
Of course he is. So am I. Tell me everything.
I recalled the details of my morning with Carter and then the confrontation with Jason. We were planning on telling Mike anyway, I assured her. Now I definitely will.
You better. I wouldn't take threats from Jay lightly.
Oh, hell no, you shouldn't.
No.
I've seen that man just once get upset because he got a ticket on his car.
Yes.
And I was afraid. I was like, imagine if that was aimed at you. I mean, it wasn't aimed at anyone, right? He was just screaming at the air, but it was terrifying. Terrifying. Yeah. Okay. I hear you, I told her. This morning was terrifying, but worse than that, having Jay upset with me causes me physical pain. It sucks.
Oh, poor baby. No sympathy. None.
Wow. Fair. It seems I have taken Jason I've like, in my brain, I've made him my dom, even though he has not consented to this in any way.
Yes.
Because apparently my body reacts with physical pain when he disapproves of something.
Yes. Yes, that makes complete sense with me knowing you.
I mean, this is a new thing for me, honestly. Like, I've discovered from myself. Because I normally brat really hard. But recently I've discovered when I truly submit and I then feel
also, you totally have an approval thing, kink.
Only with it's not a praise kink, for sure.
No, that's why I said approval.
Okay. But there's like but it depends on the person.
It's always hurt you really deeply if you think with I would say it more with certain guys in your life.
Yeah.
If you think they would be disappointed in you, it physically has always hurted you.
That's true.
Yeah.
Fine.
It's annoying when your best friend points out.
Yeah. I mean, I suppose I only I recently realized it myself. That's the difference.
Yeah.
And apparently I Apparently I wrote this decades ago, so I must have known to some degree.
I know it's hard to use a lot of self-control here, but I really think you need to talk to Mike about your communication with each other. You're normally so fierce about open communication.
I know. I agreed. I'm just so anxious and horny.
Naturally.
Yeah. Just to emphasize, on tour with your favorite band.
Yeah.
Hard.
To be fair. So hard.
So hard.
Which is why I did empathize.
Yeah, you do empathize a little bit.
I did.
The girl who came to do our hair and makeup only rubbed some mousse into my already curly hair and blow-dried defined curls into Bella's slightly curly hair. She was like, this is fine.
Yeah.
On both our eyes, she used grey, black, and indigo to make our eyes look smoky. We both had very dark red lips. It was pretty. I had to admit. Why wouldn't I admit? I must admit, being pampered like a girl was great. She also gave us both a manicure and pedicure. Black nails for Bella and red for me. Gosh, those are not going to last very long.
Well, I think mine are probably looking quite similar to my nails.
Yeah, they look great.
They're black with a slight shimmer.
Very pretty.
Green glitter.
Mine, if I put anything on my nails or it doesn't last very long because I play guitar. I do stupid shit with my hands. I
get hard gel.
I wank way too much to have long nails on my skin, on my.
Oh god, yeah. I can't do long nails. Long nails. When they start to get too long, I'm like, I suddenly can't live my life, and I don't understand
exactly between the instruments.
How people do things with those really long nails, and especially the long nails with the point.
Exactly. No, I don't know. They obviously don't masturbate. I don't know.
So many questions.
So many.
Like, how do they not poke out their eyes all the time?
I would be blind within days.
Yes. Picking things up off tables. Just not being able to do that anymore.
I can't concentrate enough to have long nails like that. Plus, between the instruments, my sexuality, and my lack of focus, it's just all bad. I shouldn't have them. We oohed and ahed at each other's dresses while we changed into them. Bella's dress was an alternative evening gown. It was plain black and long. The bodice was made up of black flowers that looked like feathers that plunged very low between Bella's breasts. The feathery flowers created thin sleeves over her shoulders. The gown's skirt was black chiffon, and Bella wore plain black heels with it. You look great, we both said at the same time and started giggling.
Yes.
I read that as edging for a second. I was like, wow. Good.
Going at it super hard.
So hard. When we went downstairs, I almost fell down the final step into the lobby. After which Jason came to the rescue and exasperatedly asked why I didn't use the fucking elevator. I admitted that the lifts freak me out And he said that it's better than having a broken ankle and called me a fucking disaster. Wow.
Wow.
He was still very angry at me, and I glanced at Bella with an expression of, see what I have to deal with on my face. But also, I deserve it.
Yes.
When I properly took in Jason's appearance, my heart skipped several beats, but apparently I still can't keep it in my fucking pants.
No.
He was wearing a black pinstriped suit with a white cotton shirt and a dark red tie. His hair was also straightened and hanging smoothly over his shoulders. Oh no, why straighten it? Okay, it's fine.
You decided to straighten it.
Why did I straighten his hair fictionally? That's stupid. Anyway.
I think because when we originally wrote it, it's when he had the sort of short but slightly long bits, and he used to straighten it to make it more spiky.
To make it ridiculous looking, basically. That's what his plan was.
And you just kept it as his hair went longer.
Okay. Well, I guess it's straightened today. Xander looked hot too. His chestnut hair was straightened and hung onto his shoulders. For him, it makes more sense. He was wearing a black suit with a white silk shirt and a black tie, clearly to match Bella's dress. Xander was gaping at Bella and seemed to search for the right words to say. You are beautiful, he managed finally. She winked.
So are you, Mr. Must.
Wow. Pride and Prejudice over here.
Oh, no. I was like, oh, yes.
They realized the rest of the band, Andrew, Billy, and Reggae, were watching us with their eyebrows raised near the door. Like, waiting. Hello, waiting. As the four of us walked...
Can we move the fuck on?
We have a schedule here. As the four of us walked over to them, Xander put a black fedora over his hair. As we reached the rest of the band, my confidence took a massive plunge. I don't know why. Carter was wearing a black suit with a white shirt. The first two buttons were unbuttoned and he wasn't wearing a tie. His black hair was slicked back. Noah was wearing a black suit as well with a white shirt and a loose black tie. His hair looked unchanged from how it wore it every day. He had combed his beard, though, and the silver in it was a little more obvious. Bless. Mike was wearing a black suit, a white silk shirt, an emerald tie, and his hair was combed back. I did a double take. He was stunning even though the makeup had failed to completely hide his purple eye.
You dick.
Oh, wow. I was staring like a fool at everyone, like it was the first time I'd seen them. But to be fair, it's the first time we see them in the flesh in like formal dress.
And exactly, which is just
a whole nother vibe.
A whole nother thing that we would just be like losing our goddamn mind.
There is something about men and women, but men dressed in formal dress when they are very alternative looking. You know what I mean? Like tattoos and piercings, but then a suit. Oh, I don't know. I don't know why, but it gets me.
But it gets me too.
So
I'm like,
hard.
damn.
And this is what's happening right here. So we're like, concentration, please.
Yes.
Andrew and Billy also looked brilliant in dark green suits. You ladies look good. Mike smiled, then frowned as Bella and I burst out laughing, glancing at each other. What?
Ladies? I've not been called a lady in a long time.
I don't think I've ever been called a lady. That's definite lie.
So much. Like, we do get
We've
called
both been called ladies before, but then we do laugh in their faces.
We do.
It normally...
But not because they...
Go on.
Yeah. It's not that we don't ever get called that, because we do. And
no.
It's quite nice every now and again.
We actually are called ladies quite a lot, but every time I'm a bit like, ugh. And every time I laugh because I just don't feel like one. I don't know why.
And then I giggle a lot because it's funny. Her reaction's just hilarious.
I do actually have some insight on this. I think it might be South Africa, because normally, I think it's because of Afrikaans, because Afrikaans in English culture, like, if that makes sense, like, you know, in the streets and stuff, because normally you get called a lady when it's not done with a lot of respect. Do you know what I mean? So, like, you've parked like shit and they go, lady, what are you doing? You know what I mean? So I think when someone calls me a lady, I just don't love it. So I always laugh or make a joke or Yeah.
which is, I'm fine with it. It doesn't do anything to me. I just find your reactions hilarious.
Yeah. Always.
Which is why I laugh.
Because I'm always very dramatic. Anyway, hence.
Yes.
Hence me over-exaggerating this moment.
Yes.
We need to go, Andrew announced. Bala and I trailed after the band through the exit out of the hotel. Outside the hotel stood a black limousine idling. Looking good, girls. Driver Mike called from the driving seat as we passed him to get into the limousine. Bless him, he doesn't just drive buses, he also drives limousines.
No, those limousines.
Good boy.
Because they wouldn't have hired one.
No. Sure.
With a driver.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
I sort of slid into the limousine on Carter's left. Noah was on Carter's right. Directly across from me sat Xander and Bella. Mike was on his left and Jason next to Bella. To my surprise, Andrew slid into the limousine on my left seconds before Mike took off. I suspect it was still Mike driving. Genius observation skills. So many mics
in this.
So many fucking mics. Hey, Andrew, I smiled. Hello? Are you guys nominated for anything? I asked after a couple beats of silence. They laughed. You two would know if we were nominated for anything. Noah smiled. Like, you don't fucking stalk our social media profiles. I almost said meat profiles. Social meat profiles.
What? Social meat profiles. Sharing your meat about.
If the band were to ever make an OnlyFans.
Yes.
We would support that shit so hard, just so you know.
Really would.
Anyway. You two would know if we were nominated for anything. Noah smiled. Like you don't fucking stalk our social media profiles. Bella and I stared at him in mock shock. We do not.
We do not?
But we both said at the same time. We were just invited because the label has a lot of acts nominated tonight. Andrew clued us in. That's why you didn't know. It's not public information. You mean you weren't even nominated? I asked, looking around at the band. That's lame. You should have been. What a little moose I am. Sure, the European Music Awards are suddenly giving out awards for metal. One.
Yeah.
Well, I suppose it isn't completely unheard of, but it's rare.
No. Yeah.
They laughed again. The band really looked amazing. I looked around at them all, feeling lightheaded by the sheer luck of it all. Especially Jason. Yep. I wished he wasn't angry with me. I wish I had behaved better. I wished I wasn't such a poopy head.
Yes. You twatty little twat.
Nicole, I came out of my daze realizing Mike was speaking to me. Yeah? I swallowed uncomfortably. You're doing it again, he pointed out. It? I asked, feigning ignorance. What are you referring to? Staring at Jay, he said in that freaky way of yours. Everyone laughed and I blushed crimson. Sorry, I said, but you all look so good.
Yeah, give us a break. You look like gods.
They laughed even louder. I mean, we are great for their confidence. Not that they need it, but...
No, but...
They should call us Band-Aids, not groupies. Ooh, we're here for psychological help. Not me. I just fuck shit up.
Yeah.
Not... It's good.
And fucked it.
Yeah. Oh, what does Buck Cherry say? What does Buck Cherry say? Yeah, she's a crazy bitch, but she fucks so good. So it's okay.
Yeah.
I paraphrased, but that's kind of what they say.
God, I'd forgotten about that song.
Yeah. Hey, you're a crazy bitch, but you fuck so good, I'm on top of it. But I'm doing you all night. Scratches down my back to keep me right on. Something like that. They laughed even louder because obviously we're laying on thick. I mean, I'm sure they do, but you know. If you tell anyone they look like a god, they can't just be like, yeah, I do.
They're like,
yeah. Maybe do. Xander would. Xander would be like, oh, yeah.
I'll be your god. Oh, that
hit the spot for you, did it? You did it yourself. After another couple of minutes of Andrew and the band talking about what the fans and press might be like, Xander fished in his pocket and handed Bella a silver box.
What's this?
She asked, surprised, staring at the little box in her hand. Open it and find out. We all watched her as she opened the little box to find a pair of diamond and ruby chandelier earrings. Dude.
Damn!
That would have been your reaction. Damn!
Damn!
She's lady gone, lady out.
Yeah.
She stared at them, unable to say anything because I was sure she was about to start crying. Wow, Andrew said. They're gorgeous. Where did you get those, Xander? I asked the hotel to order them from a catalogue in the lobby. Xander said to Andrew, then to Bella. Do you like them? She looked up, coming back to reality.
Oh, of course, yeah. Thank you. Wow, that's just... They're amazing.
Oh, bless you. Having a hard time. Okay. Xander laughed appreciatively at her reaction. Do you need help putting them on? I offered.
Yes, please.
She said and moved closer to me. She was facing me so only I could see her face.
Oh my God.
She mouthed. I grinned at her and helped her put the earrings in her ears. They looked amazing, completed the outfit perfectly. Wow, I love how these guys just know.
They're on it.
But to be fair, can we all just get rid of that fucking stereotype that men don't know how to do these things? Of course they do. Exactly. They know how to match colors. They know how to which earrings go with a thing.
Some do. Some do. Some not.
But we should stop being so fucking surprised, I think.
Yeah.
It just continues a stereotype that's harmful.
Yes.
They looked amazing, completed the outfit perfectly. I would tell Bella later, but I felt a little hurt that she got jewelry. Wow.
Jewelry.
I would tell Bella later, but I felt a little hurt that she got jewelry like a girlfriend when I got shushed when Mike's wife called. I really need to get over my shit, it seems.
Oh, baby.
I forget what I'm here for.
You have no legs to stand.
Apparently, I want jewelry now.
Yes.
I don't. Honestly, this is bullshit.
Who knew?
I definitely don't. I know you like to be romanced that way.
I do.
Like, this is very much a Bella thing. Romanced. Like, yeah, I might feel a little bit like, oh, I would have liked some jewelry. But actually, it's not true. Because I'd much rather have his attention in a different way. I'd much rather he fuck me in this limousine.
I think it's not so much about the jewelry. It's more about the fact that I am getting this sort of affection while you're getting shushed because his wife called. And so you're a little bit butthurt, but you know it's not rational.
No.
It's not a rational feeling. And you know that. I think it's just a human feeling to be like, oh.
Yeah.
And plus you want to always be completely adored.
Yeah. That is one. That is a not so great trait that I have. I mean, it can be. It depends on how I manage it.
Yeah.
Yeah. But that's true.
I have a thing. I like to be adored too.
I love being adored, but I'd rather have that energy in a different way than getting jewelry and stuff.
But like I said, it's not about the jewelry. It's about that sort of affection.
It's about me needing to suck it the fuck up, tell him the honest truth, lay it on the table, and do the thing.
It's also about the adoration.
Yeah. But he'd have a easier time adoring me if I told him the fucking truth.
Yes, if you were clear, open, honest communication.
Exactly. That, first of all. And of course he's going to shush me when he's trying to speak to someone on the phone. I think he would have shushed me no matter who called because I was freaking talking.
Yes.
Loudly.
Yeah.
In fact, anyone who ever answers a phone normally shushes me when I'm there.
Yes. Yes, we do. We go, Nicole, shush!
I've been meaning to ask, how are you going to handle the press concerning me? Like we handled it at the shoot. Mike replied, you're a friend of Andrew's. You met at Sonosphere. That's all fine and dandy. But why am I on tour with you? Because you're helping Andrew with promotion. I laughed. Okay. Because it's somehow we ended up getting the same lie, which is very cool.
Well, no, I think they will have chosen the lie because you already made the lie.
Are they aware of it?
Yes, because you told them.
Did I? When?
Yes. Yes.
When did
you did? Sort of very early on.
I told them I was on the tour for promotion. That's right. Okay. You're right. Okay, so let's just go back.
So they've got to carry on with the lie that you told.
Yeah, that's right. That's all fine and dandy. But why am I on tour with you? Because you're helping Andrew with promotion. I laughed. Okay. Why is that funny? No one's going to believe I'm on tour with you guys and not, well, you know. Mike sighed annoyed. Let them believe what they want to believe, as long as it doesn't involve me fucking you. So I take it you're escorting me, Andrew? No, honey, he smiled. I believe that's Jay's job. Jay? I asked, but no sound came out as I turned my head to look at him. He flashed a smile. My spine tingled and I felt that glow begin. Wait.
Down, Betsy!
Yeah, down, Bessie, stay in your cage. Wait, I complained. That doesn't make bloody sense. Why am I mates with Andrew but Jay's escorting me? Because Andrew doesn't have time to deal with your shit, Mike said.
It's fair.
Hang on. It's fair, but I'm going to apparently keep pushing.
Yes, because you're you.
Hang on, I said, sitting forward in my seat. Why Jay then? Why not Noah? For one, he's the only one not married or in a relationship, Sandra explained, and because chances are the press will guess you're fucking him, and that's not exactly seriously saucy news. This just in on Good Morning America. Jason Shanahan is banging another random woman, Jason said, pretending to be a news anchor. This is very boring and very common. Okay.
Yeah.
Jeez. But it could be anyone then, I moaned. Why not Noah? Noah cleared his throat. And married, remember? Jason laughed loudly. 'Cause no one else was going to believe Noah's fucking anything. Well, at least not anything with a pulse. Poor Noah! Leave him alone!
Low blows!
Everyone laughed and I scowled at them. That's mean. His wife clearly does, and so would I. They laughed even louder. Even Noah that time. Fair. He's used to it now.
Yeah.
Mike crossed his arms and raised his eyebrows at me. I'm not going to, I clarified. I'm just saying I would.
No.
Mike sighed.
But the I'm not going to, I don't believe either. To be fair.
Yeah. We'll see.
1 down, 3 to go.
Stop. Mike sighed. Jay volunteered. My nipples were starting to show through my dress, which is pretty intense considering it's a corset.
Exactly. I was about to make the same thing.
Fine.
Yeah.
Good. And I crossed my arms self-consciously over them. But I thought you hated the idea of me spending time with Jay. Do you have a problem going with Jay? Mike asked, starting to get suspicious about my defensiveness. Jason smiled at me sinisterly from next to Mike. No, it's just that I searched randomly for an excuse in my head because he's pissed at me for sleeping with Carter was not going to go down well in the limo.
No, it would not.
Plus, I'm pretty sure that there's a wet patch on the back of my dress from just thinking about being that close to him.
Oh, God, and in silk, that would show.
Oh gosh, this is
satin.
A terrible idea.
Yeah. This is awful.
Oh, gosh, I hope my underwear's thick. I hope I'm wearing, like, some good tights and all sorts.
Well, actually, thinking about it, you've got under things to make the dress
poof
stick out a bit more.
Yeah.
So hopefully it will be on that. On your bum roll. The bum roll. That's what it's called.
Yeah, exactly. I can't go with Jay, I said quickly, because why do I have to go with anyone? Are you serious? Xander asked. If you can't just walk down the red carpet by yourself, you're a +1. Right, that's fair, I said. Why not Carter then? I just said, goddammit, he's in a long-term, Mike started. But he cheated on his girlfriend before, so it would be...
Oh my God.
Ah!
Nikki!
Fuck's sake, man.
Nikki!
Jeez, can I just throw myself out the limo and be done with it?
Yeah. Just kill you right now.
Wow. I mean, that was implied, but apparently you actually saying the word was my fucking ass. Nah.
Christ.
Why?
Stop fucking digging.
Oh, jeez. Like, I just cannot. This is me overshooting my mouth. Like, I don't actually believe this. This is just me being an awful idiot.
This is in panic.
Yeah.
This is in panic mode.
Damn it. Gosh darn. Are you trying to piss me off? Carter asked, offended, as he should be, because that was...
Yes!
There's a very hard limit about not bringing up partners or girlfriends or
yes,
indiscretions, and here I am
shitting all over the place.
At least it's in the privacy of the limo, but whew.
Yes.
Are you trying to piss me off? Carter asked, offended.
Nikki, come on.
Bella cringed. Okay, that was a stupid thing to say. I'm sorry. Why do you not want to go with me? Jason asked, smiling. I'm really not the type of girl you'd have on your arm ever. Wow, clutching at straws. Clutching really? So hard.
Really
I'm really not the type of girl you'd have on your arm ever, I said honestly. It was true, even though it wasn't the real reason I felt uncomfortable. I mean...
And it's not true.
It's not true. Thanks. Thank you.
You're welcome.
I mean, you were engaged to Layla Davidson. Married, he corrected. Really?
Once again... breaking that hard limit of not talking about girlfriends and things.
I'm just on a fucking roll. This is going to end with me being strangled. Yeah. And it'll be completely my fault.
And rightfully so.
Yeah.
I may do it.
What?
I may do it just to shut you up.
Thanks. Don't, kill me. Just, choke me out so I fall asleep.
That was my plan.
Oh, good. Thank you. I appreciate you.
I know. I got you back.
Good. Really? In our own way, he answered stiffly. I'm not going to talk about that now. Jay's doing you a favor, Mike said, starting to get angry. You can stay in the fucking limo for 4 hours if you're going to be unreasonable. No, I'll make an effort. I don't know what's going on between you two suddenly, Mike declared, but you better pretend you can stand each other in public. You know I don't have a problem with Jay, I told everyone. It's Jay who... Jason scowled at me and I cowered in my seat, feeling the glow intensify. No, it's fine. I'll smile and wave like a normal person.
Normal person. Sure.
Bella laughed. I laughed as well. You know what I mean. I wish you could go with Carter, Mike said absentmindedly. At least I know the two of you won't fuck. Oh, Lordy. Carter coughed, and I started laughing in a freaky high-pitched way that scared even me. Poor Andrew jumped in his seat. He was like, the fuck is that? Sander, Noah, and Mike stared at me in annoyance, and Jason covered his mouth to laugh a little. Bella stared at me in horror. He's like, she's going to be her own undoing.
Yes.
He's going to have to say nothing because he's like, yep, she's just unraveling all in front of us.
Yeah.
Bella stared at me in horror.
Are you crazy?
She mouthed. What are the chances? I covered quickly. You'd be so lucky. Carter did a good bit of acting that was very convincing. So can everyone be friends
Unlike
now?
You.
Huh?
Unlike you.
Unlike me. If Mike didn't know before, he's now suspicious as fuck.
He's gotta be so suspicious now.
Yeah. Well done, me. This is the thing. I don't need to lie. I do need to communicate well, but when I don't, it unravels real fast and people know real well. Because I'm bad at it. I'm bad at it. For an actor, but when I have to be myself, I cannot. I can't lie as myself. I can be a character, but not in real life.
But you are a horrible liar.
I feel like none of us are very convincing.
No.
I feel like Mike actually knows and he's just waiting for me to actually tell him.
Let's be honest. I think if he does find out, he'll look back on times and he's like,
right.
Yeah, should have seen it. It was right there in front of me. They did not hide that well.
No.
How did I not see this?
I honestly have a feeling he does. Because I carry all my things on my face. It's really hard. And I'm bad. I'm bad at hiding things.
You are terrible at lying. Bad. How are you still here?
I don't know. Mike has to like me a lot. Because I just keep shitting on everything. Like, I would have kicked myself off the... To be honest, to be fair, I'm leaving. I'm packing my shit.
You in a timeout.
And I'm going.
I should be putting you in a timeout.
Yeah, you really should.
A timeout.
At least he's not bored. And he did say when we first asked me to come on the tour, he was like, you know, he didn't want to be bored. And he fucking isn't.
No. Doesn't have time to be bored.
No. Sorry.
No fucking time.
So can everyone be friends now? I asked, looking around at them all. Or should I tattoo whore on my forehead? Oh, fuck my life. Bella and the band roared with laughter, and Andrew said, "Oh, for fuck's sake, dear God, why?" I was surprised that he still found it embarrassing to be around the band after so many years.
I don't think it's about being around the band. I think it's about being around you.
Yeah, I think I am the problem.
Yes.
To my surprise.
The band he's used to.
Yeah.
You
yeah
are something else entirely.
I suppose it also has a little bit to do with the band are a bunch of adult men that you expect this shit from, but then I show up all adorable and cute and I'm like, should I tattoo whore on my forehead? And they're just it's just so unexpected.
Well, this tiny tornado in his world.
That is the one. To my surprise, Mike grabbed my arm and pulled me onto his lap, crushing me to his chest in a tight hug. I should say, call myself a whore more often, apparently.
Yes, you're getting the affection.
Yeah. Watch out, I said, but I couldn't help smiling. You're going to ruin my hair. Fuck
That's
your
the
hair.
most girly shit you've ever said.
Exactly, because I don't think I give a shit. Like, ruin my hair, it's fine.
No.
Fuck your hair.
Please ruin my hair.
Exactly. Fuck your hair, he chuckled. Thanks. Mike let go of me after a while, and I reluctantly returned to my seat. You're so funny sometimes, Noah commented.
Sometimes?
Bella asked, pulling at her dress. Yeah, Noah said. Other times it's just like, what the fuck is she talking about? Which I think that was a bit of a blur between the two.
Yeah.
Everyone laughed and I blushed some more. Luckily, your idiocy makes for some delicious moments. Carter smiled. I glanced at Andrew, who looked distraught. Sorry, Andrew. I keep forgetting you're here. He just shook his head, but he was holding on to himself in protection. He's like...
It's just like, oh, dear God. What is happening?
And my mobile rang. One of the band songs was the ringtone. They laughed again. They could clearly see how crazy I was about them. We were about them. Not that they didn't know that already. It's better than Barbie Girl, I said, digging in my black clutch bag for my mobile. Screw you, Mike said, smiling. I adore the fact that his ringtone was Barbie Girl. I fucking love that. It's brilliant.
Same.
I pulled my mobile out, the ringtone still the loudest thing in the limousine and getting louder. Mike's voice had started filling the space as well. Fucking answer the thing, Mike snapped. No, I said, turning my mobile off. It's work. I'll deal with it later. Bella frowned.
Did you not tell your students that you're leaving the country?
No, but I made myself unavailable on my calendar. What do you teach? Noah asked curiously. And worriedly, probably a little bit.
Yes.
What do you teach? How old are they?
Teaching? Are you sure it's okay that you're a teacher?
I'm actually a very good teacher, everybody, just so you know.
You are.
I can actually separate things pretty well.
Yes.
Professional English, I answered, but it's a boring conversation for a limousine. 10 minutes later, the limousine stopped. It's time, Jason said and held out his hand to me. See you dudes on the other side. Unbelievable.
I like the fact that it's a boring conversation for a limousine, but if you're having it in a park, it would be a wild conversation.
Wild! To be fair, look, it's me speaking. I can make it wild.
You can.
You know I can.
You would go on a monologue that would go on many directions.
Exactly. Mike and Carter put on sunglasses, although it was already very dark outside. Jason smiled at the other guys and Bella and pulled me out of my seat. Hunched, we walked to the door. He must be hunching like a motherfucker.
Yes.
6'6". He's like
crawling
on his hands and knees.
Yes.
Mike opened it for us and Jason climbed out, pulling me after him into the whirlwind of flashes and screams. I must have looked terrified because Jason bent his head to my ear level. "Are you okay?" I nodded silently.
No.
I'm not okay.
You are not okay.
Not okay. This is very overwhelming. We stood there for a couple of minutes while the cameras flashed and the fans screamed. A song started playing from the speakers, set up at sections between the silver poles. I recognized it as The Girl or the Bad Guys Want.
Yes.
Yeah. You remember? And I mean, we can go into the story a little bit, or it's literally written in a paragraph right here.
I think we carry on.
So my friends at uni actually said it was my song because I was that girl they were singing about. I was fatally attracted to bad guys and they were always attracted to me for some odd reason. And I love how I'm using the past tense.
Yes. It was very much my song too.
It was, yeah, I say it's mine, but like it was all of us. We all attracted everyone, to be fair. For a second I was about to go, we attracted a lot of the jocks as well. The ones who were like, oh no, these weird alternative girls, and secretly they wanted it.
Really?
Why do you think I smacked Josh through the face that night? He was true. Being absolutely...
Well then, you attracted...
No,
you
so did you.
You don't know why you slapped him. You don't know why you slapped him.
I don't exactly remember, but I know I don't just slap people. So he must have... No,
there will have been a...
And the fact that he came to apologize to me for being inappropriate made me think he tried it on. And I...
Yeah, or made a really bad joke.
Or that. Either way.
Yeah.
Anyway, point being, we very often, Bala and I especially, attract red flag men you should stay far, far away from.
So many.
Yeah. But in this case, we're saying it a little bit tongue in cheek, because when we say bad guys, we don't actually mean bad. We mean awesome alternative metalheads with an edge. That's what we mean.
Yes. Which we love.
Yeah. So, she's watching wrestling.
As by this podcast can tell, can tell. We like the big tattooed men.
We do. They don't even have to be that big, to be fair. Noah isn't.
No. I prefer them to be a little bit taller.
Yeah. But that's because you're tall.
But then again, I have a size.
I am a fairy.
And I'm fairly.
I am a fairy.
You are a teeny weeny creature.
There we go.
That could fit in my pocket.
Finn, one of our friends' partners, calls me a peepsicle. It's like a people, but a small thing.
Yes.
A peepsicle.
You're a peepsicle.
Yeah.
You are a peepsicle.
She's watching wrestling, creamer over tough guys. I mentioned it to Jason, who smiled and said, "Oh yeah, I can see that. She's the girl all the bad guys want."
Bad guys want.
Jason, who was still holding my hand, pulled me forward, and people, flashes, and video cameras started doing a wild dance around us until Jason pulled me away up the red carpet. I'm following his lead on this one. He knows what he's doing. I'm just...
Yeah.
Most
of
the
have
band,
no idea.
Most of the band had gotten out of the car, except for Bella and Xander. After the first wave of madness, Jason pulled me further up the red carpet. I was able to take in my surroundings properly. In front of us was a huge gold, white and red building. It was round like a dome and looked a bit like something from Gladiator. The red carpet led up to the entrance of that mysterious building with silver poles dividing the screaming fans and press from us. I followed Jason like a ghost as he signed photographs and took photos with fans. I must have looked right silly and out of place next to Jason, who was smiling
right silly
like a British person, who was smiling and looking ultra cool and oddly collected. Finally, away from the fans, he pulled me towards a man and a woman. The man had a handheld camera perched on his shoulder, and the woman was smiling widely, wielding a microphone with a big red E on it, followed by an exclamation mark. I recognized it as E Entertainment. The woman greeted Jason, but I wasn't paying much attention to them. I was listening to the song. That checks out. Music, I'm distracted.
Yeah.
It reminded me of Bella and I was wondering what they were still doing in the limousine. Because it is quite unnatural for the band to go in pairs rather than as a fucking band.
Group. Yeah.
Maybe it's quite narrow. I don't know.
Well, there's always going to be someone's a bit further ahead because they've got to get out one by one.
That's true as well. Good shout. Jason finally let go of my hand and took me around the shoulders instead. The gesture brought me crashing back to the earth violently. I started nervously at his touch. And who is this? The woman asked, looking at me and then at Jason. What do you mean? I frowned. Wow, I'm brilliant at it. Gesturing dramatically at Jason with my left hand across me and draping my right hand arm. Not just my hand. How big is my hand?
No.
I can wrap my entire hand around his waist.
Hand around his waist.
God.
That's a teeny tiny waist.
And it's not. What do you mean? I frowned, gesturing dramatically at Jason with my left hand across me and draping my right arm around his waist. Not as comfortable as I had imagined, as it was at shoulder height for me. This is Jason Shah. The woman laughed. It was a grating, high-pitched sound. She's a funny one, she said. Yes, Jason said. This is Nicole. Your new girlfriend? The woman asked, sounding hopeful for something to report. No, he replied, grinning mischievously. My cousin. Fuck. Then with his long arm around my shoulder, grazed my left breast gently. Which I will talk to him about later, because what the frick? Sir? Man? Dude? Sir, man, dude? Man, bear, pig? What is happening?
Man, bear, pig.
The woman... Because I'm having issues here, because I both want it to happen, and I'm also going, you audacious fuck?
No! Yes.
The woman who is immediately... Yeah, fucking hell, Jason. He knows how to do. The woman who was immediately incredibly uncomfortable held out the microphone to Jason and asked rather tentatively, could you please say you're watching E! Entertainment? She's like, oh, please don't pull another weird.
Yes. They go, do your thing and get away from me.
Just be normal. Jason did not look thrilled to do it because he doesn't love stuff like that, but leaned forward and said, I'm Jay Shanahan and you're watching E! He held the middle finger of his right hand out to the camera. Yep. He was going to do something challenging authority, I guess. Yeah. I just smiled sheepishly as Jason steered me away from them. Jay, what the fuck? Your cousin? I asked dismayed once we were out of earshot. Well, they stopped harassing us, didn't they? Do you really want your fans to think you're fucking your cousin? He laughed. It wouldn't be the worst thing they've heard. True, and wow.
Yes.
I looked behind. Just to be clear, guys, Jason Shanahan never fucked his cousin. Or anyone.
No.
No, wait,
no.
not or anyone.
No, not or anyone. He
Never.
Many people.
What the fuck, Nicole? I meant anyone. No incest happened here.
No incest.
Ever. He's just a mass. Jason is someone who absolutely challenges authority. He's one of the kindest people you'll ever meet, but he just doesn't love this imbalance. Not in a kinky way. In a kinky way, it's fine. But I mean, in real life, he doesn't love power imbalances. Like police and all this kind of stuff, the military, he's uncomfortable. And therefore, the way he deals with it is to be a little bit of a dick.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's what that was.
Yeah.
But it's a dick in a way that it still makes him, like, he's not harming anyone. It's actually just harming himself a little bit, actually, funnily enough.
Yeah.
But yeah. It's all in fun and games. He doesn't take life seriously at all. It's all a game, really.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
I looked behind me to see Mike chatting to the woman we were with before. He was smiling charmingly, all dimples and teeth. Carter was chatting with some fans and at that moment signing some girl's boob. Yep. Noah was a couple of meters away from us, kissing a girl on the cheek. At the moment, they're just living it up, huh?
Yep. They're having a great time.
I know. At that moment, Disease by Lady Gaga started playing loudly over the speakers, and the people were going insane behind us. I glanced over to see what the commotion was all about. Bella and Xander had just gotten out of the limousine and were waving at the crowd. Wow, you spent a fuck ton of time in the limousine.
Yes, we did. You will find out.
They were looking ridiculously good together. Bella did not look like an urchin next to Xander as I did next to Jason.
No, you don't look like an urchin, you moose.
Well, he is more than a foot. He's like a foot and a half taller than me.
That's true.
So I probably did look a little bit like an urchin.
Yeah, but a cute urchin.
Sure. Could get in his pocket.
Yes.
Xander and Bella were just leaving the first load of photographers when Jason awoke me from my stupor. What are you doing? Jason asked, pulling me along. Come on. We had 3 more interviews on the side. During all of them, Jason regretfully told them increasingly bizarre stuff about me in between talking about the tour. But I had to admit, I enjoyed the attention very much.
Yeah.
This is no longer a secret.
No.
As Bella and the rest of the band caught up to us, Jason seemed to lose control of his senses completely. He suddenly lifted me up from behind, which caused me to scream in shock, and all the cameras started flashing. Carter thought it was hilarious and doubled over laughing. I begged Jason to put me down as Bella and Xander arrived, seeming rather puzzled by the situation, but not disturbed. We're going to get kicked out of these awards, apparently. Jay, please, I half begged, half laughed.
Jay, come on.
Bella said, and he put me down. He gave me a quick kiss on the cheek over my shoulder before jogging back down the red carpet to talk to some fans. Is he drunk? I whispered to Carter, Xander, and Bella. Carter was still laughing a little. Nah, he's just being Jay, he said. I shrugged. I'd already forgiven Jason for letting me embarrass myself. Bella, Xander, Carter, and I continued up the carpet. At least we're gaining some of the band now. But not before I looked over my shoulder to find Jason again. He had disappeared. I was still searching around when someone took me around the waist from behind. I laughed. Jay, what are you doing? I knew it was him from the way the glow between my legs ignited. Well, you know what I mean. Like, your energy feels the energy before your brain really, like, gets it together.
Yeah.
So you all know what I mean.
Yeah.
Let's see if this gives you a clue. Jason whispered, his head on my shoulder. You'll be begging for mercy if you don't tell Mike by tomorrow morning. Oh my God.
Shit.
I would be a puddle of a mess by now.
Yes.
The glow between my legs was ruthless.
Yeah.
I swallowed, trying to keep the smile on my face for the cameras in front of me. You sick bastard, I said softly. Also, he knows how to get me.
Yes, he does.
It's kind of half a punishment, I think.
Exactly. He's toying with you a little.
He's toying with me on purpose. A little bit.
Yeah.
Yeah. Jason laughed, but let go of me. When he left, I noticed a face in the crowd. I didn't expect to see Timothy Carter in Bern.
Timothy fucking Carter.
Especially not behind the silver poles. I sped towards Mike without even thinking of what the consequences might be.
Oh, Nikki.
My impulsiveness is a problem. What are you doing? He asked, taking my arm in his hand and smiling at some fans who greeted him. To the innocent bystander, who happened to be Mike Ellis from Midnight Betrayal, it would look like Mike Solomon was gently holding my arm because he was still smiling so charmingly, but he was holding my arm very tightly. There's so many mics. There's another fucking mic.
Yes, we
just mic'd them all.
We did. But there was a reason. I know there was a reason we decided to keep it all
For him, there's a reason, yeah. But anyway, so Mike Ellis from Midnight Betrayal is a very important character in this, actually. We'll be coming back multiple times, so this is his first introduction. Very good band.
Yeah.
Very good band.
Yes.
Timothy Carter's here, I said quickly. Fuck. Mike said softly but urgently. He stared around him and then back at me. Stay with Jay. Mike, I urged as he gave me a push away. I'm sure he was taking photos. Mike growled. So then stay with Jay.
Seriously, woman. How do you not get this?
Because I'm a penis. I walked quickly back to where I saw Jason standing near the entrance waiting for me. You okay? He asked as I reached him. Sure, I answered quickly. I don't believe you, he said, frowning. I sighed. Tim's here. Timothy fucking Carter? Yeah, I said. And he was taking photos of me and probably of you when you were being creepy. At that moment, the guys were called for a group photo against the white screen. Bella and I watched from the sidelines.
How's it going? You look so fucking beautiful.
You do, I responded immediately. I cannot take my eyes off you, and neither can anyone else.
Are you behaving with Jay?
I am, I said confidently, for the first time ever, but Jay is not behaving at all. Did you see him swinging me around?
I did, but I don't think anyone will be alarmed by that.
True. However, he's been telling all the interviewers that I'm his cousin, I informed her. Then he touches me in some way that makes it look really dodge. Bella frowned.
Interesting tactic.
Right? I laughed. This guy, so unpredictable. That sounded a little bit like there was a lot of admiration in that.
I mean, that is generally how we are.
Suddenly, the Swiss photographer ordered Bella and I into one of the shots.
No, you don't need us in there.
But he persisted in his broken English, and Bella and I continued to resist until Mike finally spoke. Just get in the picture or we'll be here all night. He said it very gently, but I'm sure that if we weren't in public, it would have been a very different tone. We walked towards the guys. Xander pulled Bella towards him so that she was standing in front of him, and I took a space between Jason and Noah. I'm gonna look tall, Noah said excitedly, leaning an arm on my shoulder. I laughed. Glad I can be of assistance. As the photographer took the photo, Jason put his hand on my bum from behind. No, what is he doing?
Yeah.
Whiplash is what it is.
Yes.
After the photos, as we prepared to go into the theatre, I asked Jason, is that what you call distancing yourself? He feigned innocence. What do you mean? Touching my bum, brushing my breasts, whispering in my ear. He laughed. I do that with everyone. And that is true, guys.
Yeah.
I mean, he knows he
almost.
Should really rein it in. But, like, he is a very tactile person. But, yeah, he's overdoing it.
Yes.
He's overdoing it.
Yeah.
I'm right to call him out on this.
Yeah, because he doesn't do that exactly to everyone. He touches everyone.
Yeah.
As a tactile. But he doesn't be...
Yeah. Unless told otherwise. He's not going to be disrespectful. Which is why I'm saying a thing.
Exactly.
He laughed. I do that to everyone. You don't do it to Bella, I maintained. Bella's clearly with Xander. So what you are trying to say? I asked him, annoyed. Because I'm not spoken for, you can grab at me whenever you want. Oh. Ooh. He smiled. Sorry, I won't touch you again. Jay, that's not what I meant. Oh, fuck my life.
You're like, damn it.
What did she mean? I just want to understand if you're angry at me or not. I'm mad as hell, he told me, still smiling. But I said I'd give you a chance, and I am. Until then, it's like nothing happened. So try not to disappoint me. I swallowed. I assure you, there's nothing I want less than disappointing you. Good, he said. Now let's go.
And that's where we end today's episode. Anxious and horny.
Fucking anxious and horny. But can we just talk about how can I not be? Okay, look. I've done some stupid ass shit.
Yes.
But I feel like I need to defend myself just a little bit. And this is what I need to communicate to Mike. They constantly put me in difficult situations.
Yeah.
With the public, with the touring, with all sorts of things. And it's very difficult to maintain this balance, you know, the public eye in private. And like, yes, I could definitely be better at it. But I think a big thing that needs to be communicated here is this is a lot of pressure.
Yeah, and it's overwhelming.
So overwhelming.
You're also with people that you have idolized for years and years.
Absolute decades.
And that's overwhelming in itself, let alone
all the
with
extras.
Everything else on top of it.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So
and
yes,
the rules and the
it's not growing great, but basically we need to have a massive conversation.
It's not growing great.
It's not growing great. It's not going great.
Yes. But you'll have to wait for the rest in our final episode of season 1, Midnight Betrayal.
Yeah. So yay! I hope you
Join
guys
us next week.
Yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed it. Next week will be our final episode of season 1, but that's exciting. Then there's a whole season, and you can listen to it as many times as you want. And
season 2 will come along.
It will. It absolutely will, and it's going to be bigger and better than ever before. We have plans.
Exactly. We have so many plans.
See you guys next week. Bye.
See you next week. Bye. Thank you as always for listening to us. Please follow us on all our socials, interact with us. We love it. And please don't forget to subscribe and share.
And also, if you could support us, please consider buying us a coffee. You can buy us a coffee monthly. So it's, every month. Or you can give us a one-off donation. It means the world to us. And also, free and quick, please consider rating the show. Please and thank you.
Please and thank you. Thank you and please.
Hanging on to everything you said.